is the sound? What's up, gang? How is the sound on this humid? Oh, that's good. So how is everybody? Um, I just got back from pole class. It was a pole open pole, so you just go to the studio, you book a pole, and you go there and you just do whatever you want for an hour. But I booked a double session, so I was there for over 2 hours. Um, and I am very, very tired. And that's why it's like I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm just here being casual. I'm also celebrating some um, moderately good news. So, cheers. How was pole class? Right, Charlie writes, how was pole class? I'm good, chilling. Same old with me. That's good. That's the best news there can be. Thank you. Cheers to the good news. Pole practice was. Thing is, there's some days where you just can't get it right. Um, Whether it's like it's too hot or you're too tired or you just can't get a good grip on the pole. So many reasons, but like every pole dancer knows that some days are just you have off days. And I tried some moves that I I'm usually good at, but today it was just not happening. So, um, but it's not every class, not every session is going to be a success. The success part is you actually going there and practicing. Because if you only go, like, you can't know in advance which session is going to be successful. But if you could know and you only went to the successful ones, you wouldn't get a lot of practice. So just going there and practicing is already um, half, or even like more than half of the battle. And some things actually did turn out well today, but it's mostly about, like, I'm sorry I'm using a towel, just it's really humid. Um, it's more about, like I said, practice, and also hanging out with the girls. That's a lot of fun. Just shooting the shit and talking about pole dancing and life and comparing bruises. Exactly, Charlie writes, exactly. Not every class will be amazing, but you will still into practice, which counts more. Exactly that. And yeah, so how are things? Um, there's so much happening in the world right now, but the only thing I can think about right now is my cat. Not my cat. He's not my cat. He's my neighbor's cat. And we hung out a lot this week. The first time we just like we it's the same thing. It's the same thing every time. I go out and technically, if you steal him, he can be yours. Yes. Here's the thing, though. She has seen me. We've waved to each other. She has seen me with her cat. And also, all of the neighbors already know me as that crazy neighbor who just wants to hang out with the cat all the time. So if the cat disappears, I will be prime suspect. So, hi Nick, don't apologize. Um, it's we said Friday. It's we usually do on Saturdays, and we said Friday because I have a party to go tomorrow. So we just hope that you're okay. Editing. You eating? You finished eating? Yeah. Uh, no, listen. Never rush a meal. Never. So yeah, we just hang out, and he, I, we hung out like a couple of days ago, and it was very, very hot. And I just went out. I went out to buy some wine, and the wine store, like, first of all, in Sweden, there's no such thing as a wine store. Sweden, the state has monopoly on alcohol. So there's you can you can buy like light beer in a store, and you can also order wine online. But for every like for alcohol, you have to go to something called Systembolaget, which is a state owned liquor store. And so I went there, and it's like just like outside, a few blocks from where I live. And I went to buy some wine, and it was very hot, and I was like just walking. And I knew, and I took the route where I was fairly certain the cat would be. And so I called him, and he was just there, and he would just every time he sees me, he always meows, even when he's like stressed and he's distracted by like a dog. He will always meow and say hi and like acknowledge my existence. But this time he was just like running up to me, like tail in the air, like meow meow meow. And we hung out for a long time, and like it was very hot, and he has black fur, he is a taxi, and he was just hot. He was like furnace. I actually like I almost burnt my hand on him. And so we hung out, and then he always like he does the same thing. He first like he rubs up against my legs, and he'll like rub his face on my hand, and he will drool on my hand, and then he will plump down on his back in the grass, belly up, scratch my belly, please. So we do that, and then I pick him up, and I hold him for like 5 to 10 seconds, and he's purring, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm done now." And so I had to say goodbye. So I'm gonna go now, and like 10 minutes later, I'm coming back, and he's there. He's there. He's greeting me, and I sat down on a bench, and he just rubbed up against me, and then he went to do stuff, and I said, "Oh, you know what? Okay, fine. We're done here." And I'm walking. I'm walking, and I turn around, and he's following me. So we were not done, evidently. And he came up to me, and I said, "Well, come here, come." And he just came up to me, and he just started meowing. He was like talking nonstop, and like, oh my God, I wish I knew what he was talking about. And it's like he's going meow, and I'm going meow, and like there's neighbors, and there's like other people walking around, like, and there's that crazy one meowing back to the cat again, and I don't care what they think. And so we hung out for a little more after that. Yeah, he is such a cutie. He is okay. And Nick writes, "I'm good. We had visitors. Oh, had to delay our food. Ew, boo. They pick the best moments to pop by. They always do. They always do. It's like there's a like this statistical. There's a study about this. Not like a real study, but there's some theoretical framework around bad luck and just things that are happening that are completely at very inconvenient times. I swear the person who invents an animal translator is going to make the fortune. Yes, absolutely. And today I was walking home from pole practice, and there was this other neighbor walking his little dog, and I was like walking, and just like calling the cat, like, and the neighbor says, "Are you calling the cat? Because he's right there." And I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And so the cat he had a standoff, like a staring contest with the dog. And so the neighbor and I, we talked a little bit, and he said, "The dog just wants to play because we have a cat at home, and the dog, he just wants to play. Problem is, this cat is not so eager." So we talked a bit, and I walked up to the cat, and like I said, even though he was in the middle of a staring contest with his dog, the dog was just like so happy, he still said hi to me. What a distinguished, civilized, polite, well-groomed gentleman, or lady, I don't know. Dogs who love cats, they are adorable, and I always feel bad for dogs who want to hang out with cats when cats don't want to hang out with them. It's like But cats are cats, and you have to respect their boundaries. That's the thing about them. And so we hung out for a little bit. And the funniest thing is that the second the owner of the dog like yanked the dog away, and like they disappeared around the corner, the cat was just like, alert and just like staring at the dog. The second they were gone, he lay on his back in the grass, belly up, rubbed my belly. The second he did that, they were gone. And I suspect there was some therapy in there too, because he was like stressed out about the dog. And so, and like I was so tired and sweaty, and it was windy, but I had to put my heavy backpack on the ground, and I rubbed his belly. And then I picked him up a couple of times, and he will be in my arms for like 5-10 seconds, and then he wanted to go, and I just gave him a kiss. I gave him a kiss. I put him down, and then I said goodbye, and I left. And then the second I got home, I had to take every antihistamine, every allergy medication I have to before I got a reaction, because allergy is no joke, you guys. But yeah, this is the cat story of the week. I promised you cat stories, so here we are. Okay, who wants to play a game? The adventure to the Center of Hawkthorne. Okay, Nick writes, our dog is curious of cats, but she definitely wants to kill birds and rodents. Wow, she's like a cat herself. She is a staffy. So it's her yeah, it's in her nature. I don't think she would harm a kitten even if they were small, but I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, that's probably for the best. She can stay around bigger animals. She loves cows. This is such a sweet story. I love interspecies friendships in animals. I know that those are conditional on. They're not unconditional. Obviously, predators are going to be predators no matter what. But when different animals adopt babies from like other species, or like interspecies friendships are such an interesting thing to me, because how do they communicate? We people who communicate with language mostly, how do they, I don't know how, but like cats and horses that are friends, cats and cows, dogs and cows, how do they communicate? My mom actually saw our cat sitting and just hanging out with a couple of magpies, and like he killed a mouse. I'm pretty sure it was him who killed a mouse, like a little mouse in our yard. But he was just hanging out with these birds. They were just sitting there and just hanging out, just looking at each other, like without any, threat or confrontation. So I don't know. Animals are, especially like interspecies friendships and communication is fascinating to me. Yes, Nick's dog was a cat in her past life. Okay, who wants to play the game? And okay, first of all, you like my shirt? I am not promoting anything. I am not an influencer. I'm not shilling, but I just thought it would be fun to wear this shirt, because this is the one I bought when I was at David's concert in London in 2023. So I thought it would be fun. And also, like, it's very light. It's like 100% cotton, and it's very hot right now. The magpies near me tried getting in our house because they wanted to annoy my dog. I love that. I love it when birds do that. Like, especially corvids. They're so smart and mischievous, and they like to play, and they like to annoy each other and other animals. I love all birds, but I love corvids especially. They're so cheeky. You have the same shirt. Where did you get it? Oops, didn't mean to click reply. It was just meant to be a general message. So where did you get the shirt? Were you also in a Davis show? Because and I only went to one concert in London, but it was like a mini X Files fandom reunion because like there were just X Files fans, David fans, and X Files fans. Uh, ran into some old friends. You need a David shirt now. I guess you can order one. But the funniest and also kind of saddest thing was when the concert was over and we all went outside. And we were just like standing, hanging out, as people do. And there was a couple walking by the venue, this British couple, and the guy is like, "What are you doing here?" And we're like, "We just came from David's concert." Just like, "David Duchovny?" We said like, "Yes." "Oh crap! I can't believe I missed that. I love the X Files." And he was right there. He was like, how can you not have known that David was coming to London? He was right there. He was walking past the venue. Uh Also London. Oh, you're also what now what year was that? Was that Cadogan Hall in 2023? November 2023? He did 2 nights there, I think. I went on the second night. Was that Cadogan Hall? In that really posh neighborhood. Okay, while I wait for next reply, how about we start playing the game? And let's see. I'm gonna change the window. Let's see, does this work now? Yes, it works. Awesome. But maybe I'm gonna. No, what are you doing? Why would you do that? No, see, this mouse pad is singing its last tune. Yes, yes. Oh yes, it works. Good. Because no, I want to move the game window. No, why? Come on. So that we can see the chat. Why would you do this to me? Oh my god. I'm trying to move it. But I guess you can still see the chat. But I'm gonna make it a little smaller. I made it bigger instead. Oh good lord. I need a real mouse. There. Okay, so the thing is, I had to mute the game. I had to mute the music because we still have sound effects, but I had to mute the music because this level just plays Mamma Mia. And even if it's an 8-bit version of Mamma Mia, I still don't want to get copyrighted. It wasn't. It was at the all right. So you went the following year. 02. That must have been a lot of fun too. All right, so we are at this rainbow bar, and this is, I assume this is, he looks like Jeff. But I don't know what character is supposed to be. And Wi-Fi is being such a pain today for no reason. Everything is full of bars. Why? I don't know. But this is Leslie. And we can sell stuff to her. Okay, let's see what she says. Hello, I'm Leslie. I'm a traveling sales being from the Plate Plateau. Okay. Let's see. Inventory. We can actually Let's see if we have. Oh, we have 5. We can sell something. 16. Wow, not bad. We don't have. Let's see. We have no fire. We sold 1 sword and 13 bones. I mean, bone weapons. We can actually sell this red sword because we're gonna get a more powerful weapon. So we don't need that. We don't need a duck either. We don't need the banana. Let's see. We can sell the arms. We're arms dealers. Sorry. So yeah, I guess that's it. So we sold some crap and now we have some money. You got Jeff's massive forehead. Everything melting. The heat. Okay, is that a thing? That heat affects Wi-Fi signals? More powerful for more murder. Exactly. Okay, let's go. No, wait, hold on a second. We sold the sword, didn't we? Why do I still have it if I sold it? Hold on. Okay, now we sold it. And now we sold that. Okay. Let's see what the chat says. Cursed sword. Weather affects signals. Wow. Time to kill people. I don't like what this game is doing to us. Hold on. Okay. So these, remember what I told you about a gay duck? This is a gay duck. Also from the show. Hey, see, this is the powerful weapon. I don't even want to speculate what that's supposed to be. And these rainbow dudes attacking us with rainbows. The gay agenda. I mean, the dean is right at home here. And these are Hawthorne wipes. This level is actually less stressful without the music. This is a spell. Let's see if we can... Okay, let's make some stuff out of this stuff. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, great. Now he's dead. Now I have to start all over again. Bros. Like I said, I'm not commenting on that. Hey! Oh, crap! Wait a minute. Hold on. What happened to the weapon we had? Ugh. Okay, I'll read the chat once I kill this gay duck. Okay. I was always violent. Apparently, okay. Apparently, weather can affect the connectivity. Oh. Interesting. It is interesting. We're all innocently violent. Forget what I said about this level being less stressful without music. Why do they have to neigh like that? fish. Hawthorne wipes. Dye. Moist towelette. What a way to spend a Friday night, huh? There we go. Peanuts, which we can use to make another jumping potion. More peanuts, a leaf, and now we get to meet the the gay boss. But that is one of those questionable hobbies. You always seem to get perfect child in a seaside town. Oh my god. Me realizing why Hawthorne wives are in the gay village because I watched the. Yes, you will. Don't spoil it for Nick because Nick just started watching Community. But yes. Yes, absolutely. I got a bucket full of hawthorns, a bucket full of hawthorns. This is not a spoiler. That was easy. And we found the key, the fairy key. And it's called. Okay, this is in the episode. This is the crying out loud. This is the final level, but it's not. Is it though? Yeah, but now we have to get. We need to get another key. There's a lot of keys. Oh, and this is lava. And the thing with lava is you can take lava and a leaf and you make fire. And you take fire, a stick, and you get a flame, a torch. This is my gay agenda. I am forcing my friends to watch Community. This is my contribution to society. Oh crap. It's just a health. It's not. It doesn't really do anything because we're still gonna die a bunch of times in this level. Oh crap. This weapon actually does remind me of a candy that you could get. I don't remember have like that candy being sold like in the Soviet Union, But in like uh, Russian kids movies, Soviet kids movies, they would have this candy, this lollipop, and it was red and it was in the shape of a rooster. And it was actually called the rooster. Oh crap! And it looked delicious, but I don't think I never saw one in real life, so I don't know if it was just like a myth. Okay, let's make some more fire so we can take some more. Another potion. Okay. Let's see if we can. Can we make some room here? I don't know. No, we're gonna have to come back for this lava. If we want to. We don't have to. Okay, what episode are you on? Okay. Let me just catch up with the chat. Spoiler card. Yes, Nick. Did Nick have you shown Nick the spoiler card that you made? We should post it in the group chat on Insta, cause it's a good one. I guess you're going to watch some more Community tonight. You're on season 1. Only episode 6. I should get a good chunk through this weekend. Wow, you guys are just like powering through. It's not a bad bro though. Through it fast. Yeah, it's a very very good show to binge. It really is. Wait, no, I'm shoving it down. Yes, please, like, where am I? The spoiler card is so good, and it came about. It's an inside joke because Charlie is asking me about my novel, how, things that happen in the novel, and I always have to say, no, I can't spoil anything for you because I don't want to spoil the fun. And Charlie's like, oh, great, another spoiler card. You just give me spoiler cards all the time. And I said, and now, and eventually I would just, Charlie will ask me something about like the novel or Community, and I would just write spoiler card. And Charlie eventually drew an actual spoiler card. And it's so good. Okay, we're gonna die now. Yep. You know what we should? We should have made a punch damage potion. But, whatever. So you saw the spoiler card. That's good. Use it against somebody. Yes. Yes, exactly. Do we have a punch damage potion? No, no. Speed boost. We have a speed boost potion? When did we get that? Health. No. Oh, we do have a punch damage potion. Okay, fine, let's take it. Hey. But maybe it already expired. I don't know. I don't know if it expires or not. Who cares? We're gonna die anyway. He is not the boss, but he is a boss, and okay, I guess when he's blinking, he's got the punch damage mode on, but it's not gonna last. No, we only had one, so. Oh well. frustrating. Okay, let me just read our Insta chat. Okay. The spoiler card. Let's see. Be using it every chance. Okay. Nick writes, I am for sure using it if I get questions during the campaign that I can't answer. Oh, that is going to be very frustrating. Jelly writes, I'll be using it every chance I get. Now you have told me the true power now. Exactly. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to change my strategy because usually I just stand still and just hit the turkey, but now I guess I'm gonna have to move around also. Oh, that was the fastest! That was the fastest death! Oh, and by the way, thank you, Nick, for sort of for affirming my thoughts on having to do some deep dives into my novel because okay, I'll kill this turkey and then I'll tell you why. Come on. No. Okay, let's take a little break. So, I'm writing my novel and I'm like in draft 2 or 1 depending on how you look at it. And I just see if I was just making stuff up about some other world that I created, I wouldn't think twice about, oh, is this accurate? Is this historically accurate? Is this authentic? I would just like write the story and then build the world, not like build the world or the world around it, but I would just like, I would be confident in writing the story and writing, things that happen. But because I am technically writing historical fiction slash supernatural, I feel so self-conscious and so not confident about moving the story forward because I want it to be authentic, and there's just little things. I was discussing something with my mom, something that happens in the book, and no spoilers, and I told her about something that happens, and she's like, "Oh, this can't happen. You can't write it like that because historical fact. You have to change it." And so I have to change it. And so it's little things like that. And it's also, I just, I need the confidence when I'm writing the story. I can't be like, oh, but would it happen like this? I just feel like my hands are tied right now. And I went on my Insta and I just like vented about this and about, my problem in the past was that I would, because I was so like afraid of writing an actual story, I would just get bogged down in world building and backstory, and I wouldn't actually write, the story proper, the plot. And with this one, I wanted to do the reverse. I wanted, to write the story and then flesh out the backstory and the world building. But I thought, you know what? I think we have reached a point, like, because I've already written the 0th draft. And so we have reached a point where, in order for me to feel confident about what I'm writing and how I'm writing it, I have to write a solid foundation and that foundation is the backstory and the world building. And I was just, oh, but this is so much work. It's so much work, and it's not so much, oh, I have to do all this research. I'm already doing all the research, but it's just, oh, now I have to take a break from writing the book and just write a whole other book of world building and backstory. And it just, oh my god, it's just so much more work. But Nick and I have been talking on, like, chatting on Insta, and Nick came up with some examples, like, from his own experiences writing, and after that talk I was like, yep, I guess I'm gonna have to do that now. So thank you, Nick. Damn it, yeah. Escape. I will never escape this damn card. No, Charlie, you have come up with the concept of spoiler card, and you actually drew one. I mean, although I think I asked you to, didn't I ask you to draw one? I said, like, you should draw. I don't know if it was my idea to draw one. But yeah, it's kind of your thing now. This is going to be so frustrating. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I think the watermelon actually gives you powers. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna eat the watermelon, and let's see what happens then. Let's see, watermelon. It worked! The watermelon worked! Congratulations, you have found the white crystal key. I think the white crystal is code for something else. You can now unlock Castle Hawkthorne. Okay, if you thought this boss was annoyingly hard to beat, prepare to meet the white pale ghost of Pierce's father. Sorry for the spoiler, but you can't really, there's no way around it. And also, Charlie, don't tell him how he dies. It's so much work, but it's worth the end. It is, going back to the novel and the backstory, yes, it is worth all the work, because the book is just going to be better for it. And also, once I realized that this is what I have to do, I actually felt I felt relieved, because I really needed a break from writing this novel, like from writing the plot, and I'm thinking, I get to do homework now. I get to read. I'll show you something. This is one of the books I'm using for research, and I think one of you is reading. It's called Dark Shadows, Inside the Secret World of Kazakhstan, by Joanna Lillis. She is this British journalist who has lived in Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Uzbekistan, like these post-Soviet states. She lived there during the Soviet times also, and she wrote this book, and it is so dense and just well researched, and it's really, really good. And this is a reread, but I just knew that I would have to read it again to prepare for this novel, because there's just so much in it, so much history, and like, look at this. See this? This is academic work. This is also ASMR. And like, I am almost done with it now. So, and I'm like, oh, I get to read. I get to, like, because like, even I don't have time to read. Like, I am just so stressed out and I have so much anxiety that I don't feel like I can afford to sit down and read something. Um, but with this, I'm like, oh, I have permission. I have a like a genuine excuse to sit and read for hours on end. So there's upsides to everything. Let me go get read the chat. Exactly this. Yes, I said I would draw you. Okay, so Charlie, you said you would draw me the spoiler card, so you had something to throw at me, and you liked it, so I did it. You worked against yourself. Well, um, you can use it too. That's the beauty of a spoiler card. It doesn't discriminate. It does sound interesting. Yes, Charlie's the one reading it because I forgot which one of you was reading it, but yes, Charlie's also reading it. Trying to read with his siblings is a nightmare. I I'm sorry, I can't relate because my brother is also a reader. I'm sorry, I can't relate. Hi, Mika Bisuko. Hi, everyone. Something came up. Sorry. No, don't apologize because today was we usually do Saturday, so like Friday. If you had other plans, totally get it. How are you? How have you been? Um, I was just telling the guys about the cat who I got to hang out with a couple of times this week. So that was a lot of fun. And like I said, today he was distracted by the dog who just wanted to play, but he was not in a mood. He was just so focused and just so, he's like, oh, it's my territory. But even when he's like distracted by the dog, even when there were some other cats the other week and he was super distracted by them because, intruders. So even when he's stressed out about something, he will still say hi to me. He is just, or she, I don't know, but the cat is just so polite and so civilized and just is just a joy to be around. I love that cat so much. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. I don't know the cat's name. Um, but here's the thing: the cat doesn't know my name either. I'm sure the cat knows my gender, but doesn't know my name either, and yet we're still friends. It's very very sweet. It's the sweetest cat ever. And the thing is, like, he trusts. When they trust you enough to let you rub their belly, like he will lie on the ground, belly up, rub my belly every time, and he will let you pick him up and hold him for a little while before he gets. That's enough. You have to respect the boundaries. But just the fact that I get to hold this cat and just like, and he has like the cutest face. It looks like a baby. Oh, beautiful cat. Okay, so we cleared the gay island and we cleared this cave, and now we are going to face the. Okay, actually, you know what? We can put the music back on. Actually, this is also can get us copyrighted because it's daybreak. No, wait, hold on. We No, that's not fair. We killed the damn boss turkey. Why do we have to go? You guys, we just killed the boss turkey and now we have to do it all over again. I don't know why, it just glitched. We should be able to go directly to the castle, but We were in the castle already. That is so weird. But yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to kill that damn bird again. But at least you get to hear the music, the score for this level. Because I forgot to turn the music back on. And no, what is happening? Okay, you guys, you know what? Sometimes the game will glitch, and you when you're floating, when the character is floating or something, it won't follow. So like he will fall. Um, let's see if this works now. Yes, it works now. Sometimes it will glitch, and the only thing you can do is turn it off and turn it on again. We killed him already, and we had the watermelon. Yes. Okay, let's go to the castle right now. Let's see, what does this say? The damn turkey boss too. The refeathering. I love that. Forget cold shoulder, we got cold turkey. This is lava. Okay, so now we get the this weapon. I call it. I mean, it's basically Thor's hammer. Hold on, how do you get it? No, it's a D. Press D. Yes. Come on. Finally. Okay, now we have to put the crystal here, and we enter the castle. This dragon is... Hey! He can box? Okay. Welcome, you are the first to make it to the throne of Hawkthorne. Let me take a look at you. According to your complexion, I think you might be Dean. You're a pansexual imp with an abundance of impulses and fetishes that no one can possibly understand. This character is very bigoted. He's the worst. I bequeath my fortune to no inferiors. It all makes sense if you watch the show. Well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna die a bunch of times before you can actually kill him. Yes. I don't know how has to read it every time. Heavy breathing. I suppose you wandering player. Why program myself dying and letting you destroy me? Because I am a man of honor. So you've earned the pleasure of my death. And we did it. We killed the boss. And we get to sit on his throne. Congratulations, you have found the Greendale key. If you want more to explore, now you have to access the Greendale campus. and then there's the credits, and I guess this you know, these are all the fans that made this game. Actually, that song is also copyrighted. Okay. Do you guys want to explore Greendale? Nice, yes. That went surprisingly well, fast. Let's go to the village. And Hilda, I am sorry for killing a family. Can you please heal me? Yep. But I'm not gonna marry her because the Dean's heart belongs to someone else. Don't tell Nick who. Sure, yes. Okay, let's explore Greendale. Greendale, Greendale. Dun, 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 dun. And we're in Greendale. Doesn't it look exactly like Greendale? The library. We have the cafeteria. This character appears in season 6. Classrooms. We have Borchard Hall. We have the dorms. I don't know, there's nothing here. Move along. We have a parking lot with bones and this Kentucky Fried Chicken van, a boat, sailing boat. It's all references to the game. Okay, we're back here. And then we have the quad. We'll go there later. Hilda, do you have any family? More family, perchance. I mean, she has a sister, but I guess she probably thinks that Tilda is dead. And of course, Tilda doesn't know that her parents are now dead, thanks to us. Okay. Let's switch some weapons because I don't like lugging this thing around. Okay, let's talk to Frankie. I'm a big believer in hierarchy. Someone needs to say that I'm in charge, and that person is me. How is Greendale? The school is weird, gross, and passionate, but mostly weird and gross. Save Greendale? I am part of the Save Greendale committee, but there's just too many things to do. I would be extremely grateful if you lend me a hand with my tasks. Okay, so these are the quests that we're going to do now. They slipped. No malicious intent, of course. They slipped and fell. It wasn't us. Okay. Potatoes on rooftops. Someone's been leaving potatoes on our rooftops as a weird prank of some sorts. Let's see. If you bring me a potato, I'll give you 50 coins. How does that sound? Yes. Okay. Now we have to go get the potatoes. And here's... Oh. Okay, we have to drop some stuff. Let's drop this and this and this. Okay, potato 1 and potato 2. Can take this golf cart. Thank you for getting rid of those potatoes. Thing is, we still have the potatoes. So she gave us 50 coins, but we still have the potatoes. So I think if we can actually give her no, she has nothing to sell to us. Give her the potatoes. No, hold on. That's weird. No. Okay, let's go to some other task. No, 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 no. Not potatoes. Shut up. I wanted. There's some other tasks. Let's see. I think the ones we're gonna. Let's do bones in a parking lot. The janitorial staff reported that the school parking lot is currently littered with bones of unknown origins. I do not care, nor do I want to find out where those bones came from, but we need to clean them up. Can you remove the bones from the parking lot? Yes, let's go remove the damn bones from the parking lot. Okay, what does the chat say? Storing potatoes everywhere. Storing potatoes everywhere. Innocent. You know what? I'm not gonna fight you on that one. We all know what we did. Okay, we need to drop some more stuff. Oh my god, what do we drop? Okay, fine. Let's drop some amber. Not amber. Whatever. We can come back for it later. Oh, we get to keep the bone soup. Actually, we are going to brew some potions with them later. Okay. You know what we can do? We can go to one of the classrooms. Let's explore, actually. But no, not yet. Let's see, there's one classroom. It says ladders. There's a class called ladders. Can I fry that? And this is where we can make a potion. So let's just dump all this stuff here so we can come back and make some potions later. There. I like how they use this card like a skateboard. Yes. Okay, let's go back to Frankie and do some more things for her. Mail Diane. I have an important document that I need, blah, blah, blah. I would send an email, but there is some trouble with campus Wi-Fi, and the IT lady is nowhere to be seen, of course, because it's Greendale. Could you deposit this document into the mailbox and no montages? Okay, what is this? This is no talking. The hats speak for themselves. This is the Hat Club. And this is the statue of Luis Guzman. Deposit document into mailbox? Yes. Document successfully deposited. Awesome. Let's go back to Frankie. And the next task is actually going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for depositing. Yes. She didn't pay us. I'm not getting paid for this. We only got paid for the potatoes. Okay. Peanut costume. So I've discovered that the dean used school expenses to purchase an exorbitantly priced peanut bar costume. I'm hoping to find the receipt for the costume so I can get a refund before it's too late. The receipt should be lying around somewhere in the dean's closet. I need someone to go find it. Can you go retrieve the receipt from Dean's stupid costume? I mean, who's better for the job than the dean himself? Starts montaging. Hold on. If there's upbeat 80s music, there's going to be a montage. That's exactly. Thank you. This is also a very Ovid thing to say. Let's see. This is the dean's office. See, he's right at home here. Move Dalmatian statue. Yes. Okay. Do you think? Do you think I need to mute the music because it's playing another Alba song? Oh God. Yeah, there we go. They're playing another ABBA song, and I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I was actually listening to DVD commentary for Community. There's this channel that posts DVD commentaries for these different shows, and all of the Community DVD commentary is on that channel, and it's like Dan Harmon, the creator, and different writers, different cast for for different episodes, as as is the norm with DVD commentaries. And now we're not gonna spoil anything for Nick, but there is one episode in season 2 where they rely heavily on ABBA music, and so the Dan Harmon and the writers, they said that it was very expensive for them to to license ABBA music. They were going to go with something else, but they like really wanted ABBA music, and it worked so well in that episode. And it was, of course, I am not. It was not my money. It was not my show, but I say the money was well spent, because it just worked so well. But yeah, and so of course ABBA music would be very, very expensive to license, and that is why I muted the music. This is Jeff. This is Jeff, and 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 this is the peanut costume, and this is the receipt. Poor Dean, now he has to return a costume. Oh, we can put the music back on. Gay Dean, Gay Dean, Gay Dean, Gay Dean, I'm begging you to be a Gay Dean on the school board. Gay Dean, Gay Dean, Gay Dean, Gay Dean, I'm begging you to be a Gay Dean on the school board. Okay. Thank you for retrieving the receipt. Hopefully it's not too late to get the money back. All right. The Jeff the Jeff photo. Yeah. Talk about parasocial. I think I have a feeling about who the dean may possibly like. Just a hunch. Yeah. It's there in the show pretty early on. He likes Jeff. Okay, we have more tasks. Office key. Last night the dean lost the spare office key in the administration building while stalking a certain Mr. Winger. Sometimes I wonder which buffoon put the dean in charge. Ouch. Could you look for the lost key? It should still be on the campus somewhere. Ouch. Oh my god. And I like that there's like a little plane flying overhead that says enroll in City College. Okay, this is the administration building. Hmm. Who are you? Hmm. This will all make sense later. That depends on where you are in the what episode you are. Okay, I think this is where the guest office key. Awesome, we found the office key. This door is locked, of course it is. Pull the fire alarm? Should we pull the fire alarm? Does Jeff get a restraining order in the future? Spoiler card. Do you want to pull the fire alarm? I'm gonna do it anyway. Nothing. It's broken. Yes. It's broken. The extinguisher reads, warning, contents highly flammable. Oh my god. Fire extinguisher. Pull it. Yeah, we pulled it and nothing happened. I mean, it's broken because it's Greendale. Alright. Alright, let's see. On the spoiler card. Listen, Nick has just started watching. We're already spoiling. No, I don't want to. No, we already took care of the potatoes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get my money. Yes, we got more money and we got rid of the potatoes. Awesome. Actually, before we go, we ask her for more. We do some more things for her. I'm actually going to, let's see, found Bagel. Talk. Anybody here? Who wants to know? Starburns? Never heard of him. My name is Alex. Alex. Do I smell meth? Only the best, courtesy of our pal from Albuquerque. It'll cost you a penny, but it will really break some enemies. Real bad. No. However, he does have something that we do need. And it's a key to the ladies' room. And we're gonna buy it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, because, I can spoil something that will spoil it for Charlie. Okay, now we can go into the ladies' room. What does it say? The instruction for chimpanzees gas has been left here. Inhaling small single clouds will not cause harm. However, precautions must be taken near large concentrations. Okay. Another bagel. Fivel is here. That vent must hold one wild adventure. Okay, let's go in vent. Let's go Die Hard style. We're gonna go here. And we are in the air conditioner repair school. Careful, buddy, the sun chamber is still cooling down from the last match. Okay, stand too close too long and you'll be crispier than a chicken finger. Of course, I'm protected. I have my lemonade. Okay, this makes no sense for either of you right now, but trust me, you don't need to know. And this weapon, this wrench, is actually the most powerful weapon there is. Yeah, I think she has one last task for us. We got the peanut costume, got the bones, we got the potatoes. We mailed Diane. We found the office key. De-electrify the pool. The Borchard Hall pool has been closed for weeks for repairs, but there seems to be no progress being made. Could you go find out what the delay is? All right, let's go to Borchard Hall and ask about the pool. De-electrify the pool. Hey yo, I am janitor. I'm the janitor around Greendale. You can call me Jerry. Okay, Jerry. Why is the pool closed? Well, the pool is actually somehow electrified at the moment. We'd fix it, but we're running low on some supplies. We need a wrench and some wires to make the repairs, but we got nothing in this damn school. I remember I lost a wrench working in the health center vents some time ago, and there may be some spare wires in the classroom building's basement. Of course, we don't get paid enough to actually go looking for those materials, so here we are sitting around for the electricity to run out. All right, let's go get all those things that they said he found, that he left the wrench in the vents. And this is, let's see, is there something here we can take? No. No, I don't remember. A melon? A watermelon. Actually, I'm gonna need some health now. No. Give me that. Okay, that should do it. And here's the wrench. And in this pile of garbage, there is a chicken finger. That is also a health potion. And we're in a quad. Another chicken finger. Bubble gum. Oh man, Schmitty alert. Actually, we don't need to talk to them. They're very annoying. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna kill this bully. You're looking at me, kid. You want a piece of me, dude? My life is a gym. Okay, now we killed another student. This is awful. Okay, and now we're going to look for the wires in the classroom building. And I think they are right here. Yep. Okay, what does the chat say? Yes. Okay, and I think now that okay, I'm gonna talk to Jerry, and oh geez, you actually went ahead and found my wrench and wires. All right, fine. I guess we'll do some work or something. Can you tell Miss Dart that we will have the pool open soon? Yes. Okay, what's with the angry emojis? Devil emojis. Thank you for getting the repair guys back to work again. Hopefully the pool should be back up and running. Oh, she gave us some money. Cool. Before we go and explore some more, I want to go back to Starburns and actually sell him the bubble gum. There. Okay. We were celebrating the murder. We killed somebody. Well, he was a bully. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna go in back to the vents and explore some more. And then we are going somewhere completely unhinged and weird. Okay, we're back in Dean's office. Hello, I'm Dean, and my hands are so clean. Come on. Come on. Okay, what did you say? The kill is a kill at store count. What the? And I think this is the school paper office. Nothing actually happens here. No, wait, we're gonna take this. What is this? He says that's my boy. You throw a ball at him and he says that's my boy. And you earn points, but they don't mean anything. I don't understand. Oh. And this is a trampoline. From season 2. Guilty or not guilty was so great. Isn't that such a Greendale thing too? And this is cafeteria. And this is an artist that will appear in season 4, so I can't spoil anything for you. But we need to go back to Borchard Hall and back to the vents. Okay, we're in the basement of the... Where are we? This is the classrooms. Okay, ladders. Can I fry that? And then we go upstairs and there's more classrooms. Okay, we're gonna pull another fire alarm. And this is paint. And this is the biology class. A lush terrarium says here. The lab labels reads species, peacock butterfly. Name magnitude junior. Professor Kane is not in his office. Alright. And then there's the anthropology office. Nothing happens here. Pull the fire alarm. It's broken. Fire alarm is broken. Fire alarm. Paint. Fire alarm. More paint. Fire alarm is broken. Okay, I think we should go to the dorm building and hold on. Oh no, wait, we need to go to the basement of the... Was it the Borchard Hall? No, of the classroom building. And then we are going to some magical place here. It's a Christmas land. Hello and welcome to Winter Wonderland. Who are you? I am Christmas Wizard. Definitely not a psych professor. Professor Duncan, I do not have the slightest idea what you're talking about. How do I get out of here? You must venture to the cave of frozen memories, and there you shall find the exit. Alright. Is this the unhinged place? Yes. Do we have hostages in the basement? No, but we have angry snowmen that we're going to kill. This is the unhinged place, yes. See? Don't kill the penguins, because they're harmless, and sometimes I kill them by accident, and it just makes me so sad. But the snowmen we can kill, because they suck. Oh. Damn it. Alright, fine. We're just gonna speed run this. But yes, this is a Christmas land, Christmas dimension. Christmas pterodactyl. This will all make sense later. Danger, because it's slippery. Yeah, I hate those snowmen. However, they're basically Chang, the Spanish teacher. Now it's even weirder. See? They can attack you too. I have no qualms about killing them. These terrible ice bats also, I hate them. Now they're dead. It's like I can't talk about anything here, like all the references, because spoiler card. Actually, you know what? Because of these bats, I'm gonna use a different weapon. I'm gonna use the lollipop. Just easier to reach the bats with the lollipop. Die, angry snowman. Come on. Slam spoiler card down. Oh my god. Whatever. Bastard, now you die. There, you're dead. Are you happy? Actually, could you like excuse me for just like one little second? How is the sound? Die bat, ice bat. Die ice bat. I'm gonna get the money. Oh, come on. Hit these little ice blocks. Yay, more money. Sound is good. Okay, that's good. Hey. Okay, deeper or exit. We'll go deeper. Actually, I'm gonna show you something fun. You take a bone and you take a piece of ice and you make ice projectiles. And then you can hurl them at your enemies. See? Gonna make some more projectiles. Ouch. You found the meaning of Christmas, the first season of Lost on DVD. It's a metaphor. It represents the lack of payoff. Actually, I'm not gonna take all of them because it's just tedious. And we don't need them actually. We have killed everyone that can be killed. Hey, what happened? And I mean, we can hurl projectiles at this snowman. And he's dead. Now you know how they work. Exit. And that's it. We finished the game. Very anticlimactic. I was hoping that, now this is not a criticism, but I was kind of hoping that the Greendale level would have like a boss for us to fight, but this is like a bonus level, I guess, because we killed the boss, and this is just us. This is just a fun thing to explore, even though there are some dangerous places here, but yeah, that's it. We finished this game. We could just stick around and make potions for another half hour, but like, how fun is that? I mean, we did that already. Also, we don't need that because we killed everyone that needs to be killed, and we explored everything there is to explore. Almost. So yeah. Exactly like an epilogue. Thank you. It is a fun game. It is. I'm glad you liked it. It's like, it's not the most exciting game, but it's a reference. It's a game that is based on an actual episode of the show, and it looks exactly like the game in the episode. And two, so it's like fan service, like the best kind of fan service. And two, it's also like a parody of these like 8-bit games, the retro games. Pretty sure we didn't kill anybody, they all had accidents. Whatever you say, Krychek. Whatever you say. So, turn this off because the music is starting to annoy me. That's it. We did it, you guys. We finished the game. So, we have played the X-Files game. We finished that. We have played Prince of Persia a couple of times. And now we finished the adventure into the Center of Hawkthorne. That's 3 games. And we are going to play X-Files Resist to Serve someday. But for now, if you guys want to keep hanging out like this, we don't have to do it every week. But if there's something that you want to still do while we wait for Resist to Serve, bless those in the accidents. Maybe you can recommend a game that we can play. It's fun. I'm looking forward to visiting it again when we have more context. Yes, I think first, once you like get into the show, and you will recognize, it will be fun to recognize all the references and Easter eggs from the game. You'll be like, oh, that's what it's about. And then it will be fun to play the game again once you finish the whole show. Same goes for Charlie, because Charlie is also on season 3 right now, and there are a lot of references to things that happen later, like in later seasons. So if you want to keep hanging out like this, I also do love hanging out like this. So maybe you can recommend us a game that we can play together. And I do have a controller. I do have a Steam profile. I have 2 laptops now. I love hanging out as well. Awesome. I have 2 laptops. So I'm just saying what I have, like the resources I have. So like, just so you know what kind of game I could play. I'm up for that too. Awesome. And we have talked about maybe playing a game that can be played by multiple people, like multiplayer game. Because then if you would like, we could, I have a Steam profile. Yes, I haven't used it though. If you like, we could play together, like play like all of us together. And if you don't want to be on camera, you can have, we can be in voice chat. But if that's something that you guys are up to, I'll go through this. Yes, please go through your Steam library, and if you have any games to recommend, like nothing too complicated, because my setup is not very advanced, but something fun to keep us occupied, and until waiting for Resist to Serve, and also so that we can keep hanging out like this, because it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it. All right. And yeah, please just go through your libraries. Among Us. Among Us. Is that the game that was very popular during the pandemic? With the imposter, the little guys running around on a spaceship. Is that the one? Because if that, I remember, I never played it though, but I do remember it. But yeah, we should totally play it. Yes, it's the little guys. I'll go through my Steam library too. Most of the things, most of the ones I've been playing lately are my SNES games, since I set it up again. Yes, but only recently played it. We could play Among Us, absolutely, because I never played it. I've seen other people play it, but I never played it. It sounds very, very stressful, but I guess that's most games, except for cozy games, which we could play a cozy game some other time maybe. But yeah, let's like make like a mental list of all the things, of the games that we can play. I never played either. So many people keep talking about it though. Yes, it was the game during the pandemic. People were like stuck in their homes and they were playing the game. I play it a bit. It's better with friends than strangers because strangers tend to suck the fun out of the multiplayer. I can imagine. I can imagine. There's also like there's a lot of fighting in chat and swearing. We could do that. We could, yeah. I just I need to download. I'll look into it. Okay, but so we are all friends on Instagram. So I guess we can decide when we hang out again in stream. So we don't have to decide anything right now. So we'll just talk on Insta and also Discord. Does everyone have? Is everyone on our Discord? I don't think Mikabisuko is on our Discord. I'll send you the link to our Discord because it's pretty dead right now. But it used to be like we used to hang out there a lot. Okay, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got to play this game with you and show you this fun little piece of fan. It's fan. I mean, it's technically fan art. If games are art, which I believe they are, then this game is fan art because it was made by the fans about the show. So yeah, it's fan art. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this hot Friday night. It was a lot of fun, and we'll decide on when to stream next and what we're going to play. I had so much fun. I'm glad you did. I did too. And I wish you a good rest of your weekend. If it's hot where you are, stay in the shades, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you some other time. Meanwhile, pet some cats. Yes, absolutely. If there is a cat on your path, you have to pet it. Yes, absolutely. Well, have a good everything, and have a good week. Have a great day and weekend, everyone. Yes, have a great day and weekend and night, and have a good everything. Take care, folks. Bye-bye. I also remember that I forgot to record, but luckily Twitch saves the streams, so that's okay. Okay, bye-bye.